Here we are, folks, to the final 9 of the 2024 Valhall Open, stop number 1 for the Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour, proudly sponsored by Latitude 64. And a big shout out to all of our Patreon supporters. Thank you as always. I'm Derek Scull, and beside me I have Fritiof Fagergren here on the mic once again. How you doing, bud?
What is up, guys? I'm doing great. I'm really excited for the back 9 and see how everything folds out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a wonderful ride here for this event. I want to thank everyone for watching along thus far, and let's take a look at our standings going into hole 10.
Yeah, Anders has a firm lead. Hjalmar, though, is keeping a pace with him. So we'll see if he can make a push. I'm kind of slacking a little bit behind, and Carl is having not very great start. So let's hope he can turn it around.
We can call it less than ideal.
Less than ideal, yes. So hole number 10, par 4, 256 meters. Here you want to avoid going OB long and pitch up short of the OB, like 115 meters, 100 to 120. And then have a shot into the green to navigate some trees.
And now I wasn't exactly on site when you guys were playing this hole in particular, but from what I can tell, the flag is moving. You have a pretty good tailwind on you.
Yeah, tail right to left. So you really want to keep the top side of the disc to the wind for the whole flight. At first I didn't like this angle, because it was kind of drifting and I was afraid of the wind getting under it, but it was just perfect. He has such good speed control, even in the wind. It's a great shot there from Anders. Carl forcing it over, going really aggressive, hits a branch, but he's still going to be in a great position there for play for a birdie.
Yeah, like you said, the name of the game on the tee is to really just not push too far, but there's a lot of landing zones that you can really take advantage of for your next shot.
Carl throwing the kakse, turning it over just a little bit. He's going to be pin high there, 13 meters with maybe some scrubbers in the way. And Anders has been playing this hole perfectly the previous rounds, throwing an MD3, almost making it.
High,
and he got the skip.
Is that on the edge there?
He's actually, we went up to it. It was really close, but he was actually OB there.
Oof.
OB long left. So really, really unfortunate break there from Anders, laying up to tap in a bogey, throwing almost a perfect shot for the eagle, turning up to a bogey. It's just very, very unfortunate.
It's a roller coaster of emotion.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you just stopped short there of the boundary as well.
And a really great putt again. Yeah, he saw the door open and he went through it. So, really, really important putt there from Hjalmar from Circle's Edge. Yeah, I can tell he's happy with that one. I was actually really, like, that putt was going out of bounds, but I actually hit the stick and stayed in bounds.
So a little pay forward from, what was it, hole 4?
Yeah, when the course took.
Yeah, it giveth and it taketh.
Yeah, exactly. So, par.
Yeah,
still.
Solid par.
And Carl here for par as well. It's good. I don't know if you noticed, but Carl and Hjalmar has really similar putting strokes. They're if you look at them on the next putt here, you're gonna see they have a very, very similar stroke and angle.
Okay.
Hole 11, 117 meter par 3. This is an S shape the whole way. You want it to start, either throw a high flex force over or a hyzer flip shot that holds, misses all the little shrubbage and baits back at the end. And into a raised basket green. It's a very, very difficult hole.
Yeah, and playing the height is very important to let the disc kind of do the rest of the work for you on the back end of its flight.
Yeah. So I really liked this shot.
Yeah, super
really,
close
really
to the line there.
Yeah,
I think it's
unfortunately,
unfortunate.
yeah, got stuck up early on a tree there.
Oh, if that keeps turning, that's looking really good.
Yeah,
must have hit something.
Yeah, it pushed too straight, and he was talking to himself. Not today, not again. So, unfortunate miss there.
Did you hit something a little early in front of you on that one? Did
Yeah,
something?
as soon as I let it go.
Yeah.
So, it was really tight. So,
yeah, I can imagine.
I got out to the fairway though. Carl almost making it. He's such good touch with that Rico throws. And speaking about touch, really nice throw there from Anders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tough par 3.
Yeah, really tough. Hjalmar laying it up as well. I feel like unfortunate miss there from Carl. Yeah, this is just a personal preference, and we're talking about it on the card. This hole is so difficult already, and people are landing like kind of outside the circle is the most common place to land. Either that or you're in the rough. But when you are like almost throwing a good shot because it's so tight, with this basket being raised, there's going to be a lot of just throwing it and then pitching up and then tapping in your par. So it would actually maybe be better for the scoring separation if this was not a raised basket.
So meaning more like it's opening up for more aggressive play.
Yeah, more aggressive putts.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. So you would be hitting your landing zone and then really going for your next 2, and then it's a high risk, high reward.
Yeah. But it's just my personal opinion, so we'll see. This course is still young as well.
Let us know in the comments. We had 3 rounds of that, of watching this. So let us know what you think your preference would be.
Yeah, for sure. Hole 12, 79 meters par 3. This is one you want to put really close to have a putt for the birdie. This is looking really nice. Unfortunate there with the ground play. Keeps him outside the circle. It's going to be a really scary putt if he wants to go for it. Anders leaking out a little bit left. I think that's going to be a layout, most likely.
Yeah, and for it being one of the shorter par 3s on the track, we have seen in previous rounds there is a lot of room for error having this big mounded green, rather.
Oh, yeah. Really nice Rico throw there from Carl. Unfortunate with being a little bit left there, but still going to be inside the circle. And I would be surprised if he went for this. Yeah, he's just laying it up. So, good par there from that position.
Yeah, especially being in like, right on the edge of the... Whoa. Well, that helped a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if it hit the pole or his bag. Actually, I didn't know. I think nobody saw how it reacted when it hit or what it hit. So that's actually kind of interesting to see on camera afterwards. But yeah, I'm obviously trying to make a run for it, and you know, these are the putts that you're gonna have to make. So unfortunate bogey, but can't be too mad. I went for the putts, so just swallow the pill. Good par there from Carl. And Anders also tapping in his par, and Hjalmar after the layup also par.
Jonathan! Wow!
Jonathan! Skulle du visa?
Hi. Yeah, check this pad out.
I think you should use your wrist a little bit more.
Why not?
Is he okay?
Usually it's fine.
Hole 13, 81 meters, tight fairway going all the way down to the green here, left shaping shot. OB going left side, and so if you hit a tree, it's very likely for it to kick OB. That is fortunate enough to stay in bounds though, so not happy with the shot though. This is a birdie you want to pick up. And Anders has been belaying this one up the previous 2 days, but unfortunately he gets stuck up early there by that right side tree. Caught with the Reco X.
There's something about that tree that
Yeah, just pulls all the discs to it.
And then you electing for the left route here, as we've seen before.
Yeah,
a far more aggressive play.
Well, it depends on how you see it. I'm very comfortable with throwing the sidearm here, and I know it's always going to skip or get in to the safe area if I just commit from the tee. So I see it as more safe, but you know, I can see how
as
it
long
looks
but
scary.
what you're saying is as long as you commit to it.
Right. Because if you release it early, you could just go out of bounds early as well. But that's the same with the backhand. So Hjalmar and Carl were two really good up shots, and here's Anders with his as well. Well done from their positions.
All right.
I'm trying to hype myself up a little bit, you know, been on the struggle bus.
Yeah, you were starting to build what is it, red concrete? Bloody concrete?
Yeah, bloody concrete golf, yeah. It's not something you want to play.
But we're washing that away now with that birdie. Great job.
So these are going to be routine par tap-ins here for the rest of these guys. And Hjalmar keeping himself still in striking distance, 3 off Anders. Let's see if he can make it happen here. 5 holes left, hole 14. 156 meters, par 4. Here's a really tight mandatory early off the tee pad. You want to hug that mandatory tree on hyzer and get it to dump down into the fairway, not go push it too far. Straight.
Yeah,
and OB.
And quite honestly, this is probably the best drive we've seen on this hole all week. Congratulations to that.
Thank you. Yeah, I was very happy with that result. Hjalmar hitting some early branches. He's gonna stay safe though. And here's an unfortunate break. Yeah, as he said, det där är inte rättvist. That's not fair. And I can just agree. Nice drive there from Carl.
Just right behind that tree a little.
Yeah. But as we've seen before, he has no problem navigating a lie tied to a tree. Really nice shot there from Hjalmar. I think he turned it over a little bit more than he wanted to, but he's still going to have a look for it. See if he gets aggressive. Anders throwing an MBD3 just a little bit inside. That one's going to be safe though. Caught with a Reko.
Oh, beautiful drift.
So good. He's thrown that exact Reko all over the course. He's so touchy with it. Really nice. Nice shot. Anders with a P2. Who would have thought? Just parked.
Yeah.
Not expecting anything else. And here we were actually discussing that on the right side there is a bathroom by Amaya. And the door was actually open, so we were discussing if I could actually close the door and then go make my shot to make the gap smaller, but they said no, so. Yeah, Hjalmar just a little high left there. It's an important putt.
Oh. But that is to be expected, hitting the low outside there.
Yeah.
Didn't quite have enough room to kind of fall back into the basket.
Yeah, unfortunate miss there. That is a door open that he did not go through. Call here for birdie. Really nice birdie.
Yeah.
Well executed all around. So here me and Carl is actually gonna pick up 2 strokes each on these guys carrying the pack. Moving on to hole 15, 200 meter par 4, OB, close shave on the fairway here on the right side, and going on the left side of the fairway, 2 leading up. Behind the basket around 6-7 meters. Here you want to throw either a turnover shot like I'm trying to do here. That's unfortunately inside and kicked OB, far OB. Or play at a hyzer, land on the left side, or maybe a forehand, or as you're gonna see from Hjalmar, lefty backhand on the left side, where Card is taking this beautifully turned over Lutz, just putting himself in perfect position for the birdie. Here's that left side hyzer play. Such great power with that shot, yeah. That is far down the fairway.
Ooh. Oh, it just kept going.
Yeah, Anders kind of out of sorts here. He needs to find something to make him get it back on track.
Ja, kom igen. Jobba.
Anders here after going OB.
Oh man.
Yeah. Fortunate to stay in bounds though. So he's still gonna have a play in for the par. Card throwing the Reko X. Really well executed. He's gonna have a 4 or 5 meter putt for the birdie. Anders with a P2 turnover. Just grabs the smallest little branch. So he's not getting the breaks that he needs right now, and Hjalmar is in prime position to get up and down for the birdie here.
Oh yeah.
Really, really nice executed there with the slammer. And Anders, usually not going for these longer putts, is running this one.
Oh,
And,
man.
I was feeling for this guy. He was just so, like the margins are so small on his shots.
Great putt.
I was pumped to make that one. Nice birdie there from Carl as well. And Hjalmar with this birdie is going to 9 under par. And Anders is tapping in a double bogey 6. It's a 3-stroke swing. So they're actually going to be tied going into hole 16, 202 meter par 4. Here you want to throw a pushing hyzer through this gap, getting a skip up to about here. And we're actually playing to the left pin here. This is the shorter pin. And you want to have a pretty short upshot into the stream because of how many trees there are guarding this basket. Carl unfortunately turning over and kicking right. That's not where you want to be. And this is such a touchy shot for Hjalmar. And he just pumps it. Such a nice shot.
Slightly early release there.
Yeah. He gets through though. I've never seen a drive that inside get that far. That's a really lucky break, and honestly I think he deserves it. He's had some rough breaks against him lately.
I agree.
Good stop there. Getting some small little roots. So these fairways used to be covered with these small trees you see in the rough. It'd just be all filled with those small little trees. So there's like, because of the course being so young, there's small little roots sticking up on some of the places that you have to watch out for. It could mess with your run up on some fairways.
Which I did speak to the course owner, and they do have full intentions of removing them, but with this course only being just over a year old, obviously that does take a lot of work. So shout out to the grounds crew here for really putting in the time and making this tournament ready.
Yeah, definitely. Carl here with a turnover putt. Really well executed. That's a touchy shot. Anders finding himself in the rough. Another forehand. Makes it look easy. And Hjalmar grabbing the birdie. So he's gonna extend to a one-shot lead here with Anders picking up the par. Hole 17, 313 meter par 5 drive, heading out towards the castle on the property. Here you want to put yourself in position to get a play into the fairway here, land about here on your second shot, and have a 90 meter approach into the green. Not many people are going for the eagle here. You need to really bomb it too, and it's really risky too. We had some headwind on this hole, Hjalmar turning it over just a little too much, but he's going to be safe there on the left side.
And Anders with a very quick to tee.
Yep.
One of those situations where if you see the opportunity, if the wind is down or something, you have to act fast.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Nice DD3 flip up there, and a nice gold drive too. Nobody going for any crazy distance here, just trying to put ourselves into position. Hjalmar turning over a drive here.
Oh, wow.
And that's really good. Really well executed. Pushing the left side OB, but that's going to be totally fine for an upshot into the green.
It's a good looking shot as well.
Yep, that's a really good position to be in. Let's see Anders here. Throwing a PD. And that's also going to be really nice. Carl going with a flippy Lutz. Putting it high. Fortunately hitting the ceiling there. And here there's OB here going on the right side, carrying the pathway. He was trying to go for the green from there, unfortunately turning it over, and he's going to find himself OB. Electing to go Rico X, flexing it out over the OB, and
okay.
Just
inches in there.
Safe. Yeah. Game of inches. But he's going to be safe, and he's going to have a putt for the bogey, I believe.
Excellent approach from Anders.
Wouldn't expect anything else. Really good P2 shot there.
He's quite surgical with that thing.
Yeah.
And we find you nestled up a little bit closer.
We did. I'm very happy with that approach.
A little wider there, it looked like the slammer as well.
Yeah. And that is, yeah, nervy putt there. He needed to make that to have a one-stroke lead going into 18. Makes the comebacker though. Really, really, really important par putt there for Hjalmar. He's not happy with his first putt, that's for sure. Carl here. Actually, this is for par. Oh. Oh, I misspoke. Yeah, that was a bogey. But a really nice recovery shot after going out of bounds with the Lutz. It's a very nervy shot, carrying the OB that far in the woods on the 17th hole, the last round of the tournament.
Great birdie
Nice
for
birdie.
Anders, really taking those few extra seconds to dial in, knowing that it's such a close game, and now he is knotted up with Hjalmar going into 18.
Yeah. Let's see what they can do here. 127 meter par 3 through the woods. You can either go left side or right side gap. Try to navigate these trees with a hyzer stand-up play. And Me being a righty, I'm electing to go on the right side here.
Oof, the last tree coming up to the green.
Yeah. But I'm gonna be in a good position for the par there. Anders going flip up with a cloud breaker. A little bit too much hyzer there. He's gonna find himself at 14, 15 meters for the birdie. Hjalmar with a stiletto. He was expecting this to not flip up as much as it did. He's gonna have an obstructed 13, 14 meter putt there for the birdie. Card going kaxe. Unfortunate tree hit, but he's gonna be safe. He's using the K3 Sunsplend Rico with a turnover shot. Unfortunately, a little too high. He's gonna be have a putt there still though. And Hjalmar laying it up, letting Anders decide if he wants to lay up for the. Yeah, and he's gonna do that. He's gonna lay up for the
Playoff.
Playoff. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I got lost the word there for the playoff. So we are going to have a playoff for the win for the Valhall Open 2024.
And the way that the playoff is working is we will be running it back to the tee of 18 and playing that again, which I know these players have, having already thrown it, they're going to have it fresh in their mind, knowing how to attack it. So we will see, I would assume, a little bit more of an aggressive drive.
Yeah. Gonna be able to make some corrections from the last drive. And a good putt there to salvage the bogey on the last hole. Tough round. Really tough round for Carl. But well managed mentally. Tapping in the par there. And Hjalmar also with the par. So yeah, as you said, they're gonna play 18 and 17x in a loop until we have a winner. My friends over there cheering me on. And here's Anders, first on the tee. Going same disc, lower line, more hyzer, flipping it up all the way.
Oh yeah, nice
Carrying
and
it
flat, carrying
with the skip.
skipping right up.
Such a nice shot. He's gonna be 7-8 meters for the birdie. And Hjalmar going stiletto, left side, a little more hyzer this time. Gets the skip and it actually goes past the green. So it's gonna be 7 meter putt there for the birdie. Anders going up first. Has to make this.
Oh.
Just a little bit low, and Hjalmar is gonna have a putt for the win. Stone cold killer, this guy.
And it's
Managed to pull it off.
It's the exact story that you love to see, having him have a moderate round with us on round one, but losing the chance to be on the lead card for moving day, fighting his way up to lead again, and taking home this sweet trophy made locally here at Valhall Park.
Such a nice story. And the Koenigsegg hat as well.
Yeah.
It's a nice touch. And as happy as he can be with that win. You don't see any, you rarely see him with a big smile, that guy, but he's happy inside.
Yeah, for sure. But what a finish. Here's the breakdown of our top 10 for the event. Congratulations to you with that third place podium finish.
Thank you. Yeah, very great way to start the season. And congratulations to Hjalmar for taking down the win, and Anders for a really great tournament as well.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in as we finish up the first tour stop for the Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour. We are excited to be along for the ride, and you will be enjoying this coverage for 3 years. So we're here to stay.